on ESPN.
Great hustle by Pelfrey. Got the ball. He was around 3 or 4 guys that time. Pelfrey came up with it, and Jennings, very uncharacteristic of him, threw it away.
App State will inbound the ball, trailing 14. 2:52 to go. Joe Acevedo brings it up.
Acevedo better watch that ball, or else he's going to see the back of Jennings' jersey going in for a layup.
Which a lot of folks have seen this year, I guarantee you. Nice play. Spurlock gets the bucket. East Tennessee State does such a good job of covering the passing lanes, but that time they got the ball inside where they wanted it, and Spurlock got the bucket. Pelfrey misses the 3, but the foul will be on Spurlock.
Spurlock running out at the shooter. The big problem with that is now Pelfrey, who tried to take the 3-point shot, will now go to the foul line and take 3 foul shots.
He'll shoot 3. Both teams in the bonus. That's already 10 fouls on Appalachian State, so they'll shoot at least 2, maybe 3 every time out.
Anytime you run at a shooter, you need to be in control as a defensive player, because that's exactly what could happen, and you don't want to put anyone on the foul line for 3 foul shots.
Especially Pelfrey. He's a 76% foul shooter. 2:24 to go, first half, and Eric Palmer will check back in for Mr. Jennings. Mister's gotten a lot of notoriety. Dick Vitale's Player of the Week.
That's right.
Among other awards he's gotten. He will be, by the way, invited to participate in the 3-point shooting competition at the NCAA Final Four. Great little shooter.
He really brought a lot of notoriety to the school, similar to what Muggsy Bogues did to Wake Forest. In fact, when Muggsy was at Wake Forest, one of the things that happened there was they got a lot of letters, the athletic department, from the little guards, and that's exactly what's happening here. They call it the Muggsy file, and I think they're going to start doing that here at East Tennessee State, calling it the Mr. file, from all the little point guards in the country wanting to play college ball.
Count the bucket. Silvers gets the bucket, 54-38. Pelfrey, by the way, has 4 assists, just like Jennings, and Pelfrey's only played about 3 minutes in this game.
Well, East Tennessee can run a lot of points off in a hurry on steals like that, on 3-point shots. They're just so dangerous with so many weapons.
There's the double team. Powers is open. Spurlock is open, but the foul will be on Silvers of East Tennessee State, and Spurlock will draw 2 shots.
You made a good call before, Randy. Again, no rotation on the defense by East Tennessee. They focus so much interest playing perimeter defense that the inside game is wide open, and Pelfrey just got down, fouled him from behind a little bit too late.
I wonder if there's anybody left in Johnson City tonight. Appalachian State's got a few fans, but I want to tell you, the Bucs brought some folks here.
Oh, man, this place is all East Tennessee, even in the hotel. Everybody was wearing yellow.
Spurlock makes a pair. 54-40. It's a 14-point game. The Buccaneers draw so well at home in Johnson City that this season they broke the all-time Southern Conference attendance record twice. The first time was when they played NC State and beat them. Then they played UT Chattanooga later in a conference game and beat them. Almost 13,000 for that game. English trip, no call. Palmer will fire up a long one. He missed it. Rebound goes to Williams.
That last segment on defense, App State came out with a 1-2-2 full court zone press just to slow down East Tennessee.
Spurlock gets the jam. Spurlock's having his best game in this tournament. He's been injured. And we invite you to stay with us at halftime. Chris Fowler will be here to recap scores and highlights of what has been a busy day in college basketball. We have a timeout with 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's discuss strategy this minute 10, because a moment ago, Glenn, that lead was 16. Now it's 12.
But one of the things that App State is doing very well is they're able right now to break the half-court pressure that East Tennessee is putting on them. And one of the ways to do that is to look inside. And as you can see, good inside passing by Appalachian State. Good pass from Powers as you see Spurlock step right in for the slam dunk. That's one of the things they're doing. And you know Alan LaForce is going to make an adjustment right now. Maybe slack off a little on the perimeter defense. Focus more interest down low on low post defense.
East Tennessee gunning for its 3rd straight tournament championship. They were the regular season champions was outright a year ago, shared the league championship with UT Chattanooga and Furman this year. But 2 years ago, when they first won the tournament, they were the #5 seed in the tournament.
Well, they snuck up on Furman this year. Furman had the bye. They sat out. And you see Appalachian State playing very hard, did a nice job against Furman, and that's why they're in this position.
West Coast Conference Championship Monday. 3 championships crowned as championship week continues on ESPN. This one is at 12 midnight. West Coast Conference Championship, that'll be live. It's midnight Eastern time. Team fouls about even. 10 on Appalachian State. East Tennessee State has 8.
And that's unusual because East Tennessee likes to pick up a lot of fouls.
Lead of 12 points for East Tennessee with 1:10 to go in the first half. You talk about the first 5 minutes of any half being critical. I think the last minute 10 of this half is critical.
Take a look at the perimeter passing. That's a great pass, great entry pass. Hit the guy right in the hand, go up strong. See, no one was around. No one was playing low post defense. They're going to make that adjustment probably in the second half. This game might not be a blowout so quickly.
Jennings runs the offense. We're under a minute now in the first half. They're going to run some clock. But App State will have another crack at it. English to Silver. Silver's fouled, and it will be against Powers.
That play was set up by Mr. Jennings using the pick off of Pelfrey, hitting English in a nice position, who makes a nice entry pass into Terrell Jones going up.
There's Tom Apke. Tom is one of only 32 people who have both played and coached in the NCAA tournament. He did it both as a player at Creighton and as a coach.
I like the job he's doing with these kids this year. They really play with a lot of heart, and I'm a firm believer that a team plays exactly how a coach wants them to play, and it's a reflection of the coach's personality, and Coach Apke's doing a fine job with these kids.
5 points tonight off the bench for Trezell Silvers. Got 2 that trip. Lead is 14 again with 48 seconds.
Now watch the pressure that Mr. Jennings is going to put on Zebedo. He's going to try and play the passing lanes, give him up the jump shot. Look at the swarming defense.
Talford fell down. He's injured. Williams. Talford injured that leg. As Williams cut one way, Talford went the other. And he's in agony out there. Let's take a look at what happened.
Now he might have got his knee banged on this play. No, it just gave out. There was no contact there. His knee just gave out, and that is not a good sign, and he's really in a lot of pain. It's not a nice sight.
Calvin Talford played minor league baseball for 2 years. That tells you what kind of athlete he is. He played in the Phillies organization in Martinsville, Virginia, and he is just an excellent athlete. He injured this leg in the first game early when East Tennessee beat the Citadel in the first round of this tournament. So hopefully, they said it was only an injured or a bruised nerve. But boy, he's in a lot of pain right now.
He really is. And the thing about Calvin Talford is he's never been injured before, so have an injury like that is really a problem for him because he just doesn't know how to deal with it. But he really looks hurt right now, and we're all our hopes right now are with Calvin Talford.
28 seconds left in the ball game. Bench scoring East Tennessee State 13-4 against Appalachian State. The fact is, even with Talford's injury, the Bucs have the depth. App State, with all the injuries they have had from the beginning of the year when Rodney Peele, their point guard, went down, all the way through the tournament when Ricky Ned went down, they simply do not have the numbers.
Absolutely. Alvin West, who came in right there for Calvin Talford, is a great jump shooter, another great athlete. And that's the thing about this East Tennessee team. Tremendous athletes, great leapers, very quick.
6 seconds. 5. You see the time. Jennings puts it in motion with 3 seconds. Spinning. Lost it out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. It's a 12-point East Tennessee State lead at halftime over Appalachian State. In Asheville, North Carolina, the championship of the 1991 Southern Conference Tournament, and East Tennessee State in control. We'll be back with more later on.